Two people, one 18 years old and the other a juvenile, are accused of attempted murder in Sioux Falls.
Sebastian Waters and Riley Foolbull are accused of shooting the victim. Police say a 32-year-old victim was found in the area of the 4200 block of West 12th Street. Court papers identify the location of the shooting as a casino.
The victim's wounds were initially considered life-threatening. However, he is expected to survive.
It's a serious crime, obviously. Firearms are involved in this. This occurred at a business within our city limits.
As far as what might have motivated them, Sergeant Cole German says their actions were not random.
German says the crime appeared to be a targeted shooting.
Sunday, the Rapid City Police Department responded to two separate calls where firearms were involved.
The first was a rare daylight robbery at a local business where they were able to locate two suspects in a nearby apartment.
Later that night, authorities followed up on a report of someone who had been shot at a different apartment complex.
We can, pinpoint timelines and obviously go back and get identifications on folks that might be involved or people of interest that we might need to talk to. So video is a great tool. We use it often in the investigations, whether it is from the actual business or surrounding area or, even ring cameras.
In total, 5 arrests were made across the two investigations.
A family in T lost their home to a house fire on New Year's Eve.
Since then, neighbors and other community members have helped collect donations and money for the Hastings family.
It's been amazing to see the response of the community of T and really the surrounding community. Lots of people and businesses from Sioux Falls and Harrisburg have responded in just an incredible way.
You can find information on the GoFundMe and fundraiser for the family linked under this story on our website.
Now let's get a check of our weather with meteorologist Scott Munn. Good morning, Scott.
All right. Good morning, Travis. Good morning, everybody. Another day with temperatures that will be above average, just a matter of how much above, as we do have temperatures in the 30s, 40s, and 50s in our forecast for today. A high of 43 in Sioux Falls, 37 Aberdeen, 47 in Pierre, and 53 in Rapid City. We'll see middle 50s in south central South Dakota, while northeastern KELOLAND stays cooler with highs in the middle 30s. And Brian will have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. Sioux Food Creative, a Sioux Falls nonprofit, is closing its doors. The organization strive to give people access to low-cost and free art supplies.
Heather Kane, founder of Sioux Food Creative, says it's been a hard few months for nonprofits.
Our future is just really uncertain in this economy, and it's just a lot of people aren't donating like they used to. That and then the struggle with the grants. There is just such a competition. So many people are losing funding.
To try to keep Sioux Food Creative's mission alive, Kane is opening Recreate by Zenith, which will have low-cost art supplies and a creative space.
The State Theater in downtown Sioux Falls is marking its 100th anniversary in 2026 with a special film series.
The State 100 is a year-long film series that will journey through every decade of the theater's history, beginning this month with the 1920s, including The General starring Buster Keaton.
The General is going to be really exciting. We're going to be having some live music here playing along with the movie like it would have originally been if you came to the movie in 1927. So I'm really excited to see and hear that.
Wings will be showing this Thursday and Saturday, while The General and Faust will be featured later in the month.
We provided a link with a full list of movies, show times, and ticket availability under this story on KELOLAND.com.
The first KELOLAND sports game of the week for the basketball season is tonight as Sioux Falls Christian hosts West Central in a top-ranked boys basketball showdown.
Both teams are undefeated, with number 1 Chargers at 3-0 and the second-ranked Trojans at 6-0. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. on KELO Extra, KELOLAND.com, and KELOLAND Plus. That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get another check your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, checking your morning weather. We've got a few clouds drifting through. We've actually even have enough moisture for some freezing rain this morning around Minneapolis, all over to our east. But as we kind of watch a little break in here, it's been clear. Central South Dakota, a few more clouds in the west. And as we look at that radar composite, you can see definitely the development there through the cities and now into western Wisconsin. So, yeah, a little minor disturbance to watch there to our east. We do think the next couple of days will end up being pretty mild. Then by the weekend, let's keep an eye on a couple of things. We've got a rainmaker moving up from the southwest on Thursday into Thursday night. That'll mainly be rain for Kansas, Missouri. Looks like that'll track here mainly to our south. Then there's another one that comes up from the southwest on Friday. At this point, it still looks like the main swath of snow would come up through western Kansas into eastern Nebraska. So there is still some evidence of some wintry travel issues just a little south of us. Plus, I'm going to throw in the fact that on this dip in the jet stream, see how there's a separate low that's going to come in from the northwest on Saturdays. So when you add all that together, most of our coverage area still doesn't appear to be in any major impacts, but I would like to keep some snow chances going on Saturday morning if we need to adjust or pivot for any of those pieces moving along here in the jet stream. But definitely east of us looks like a little bit more strength to that into Wisconsin and the Great Lakes for the weekend. So some of our neighbors around us will have some winter weather, and even some of us here at home too. In the short term though, today a mild day, 43 Sioux Falls, 53 degrees in Rapid City. That 7-day forecast says a lot. 50 tomorrow. That's not a record, but it's getting closer to record territory. 43 on Thursday, cooling off. We'll bring in that cloud cover and the little chance of that precipitation Friday night and Saturday. So do we knock the highs down into the 30s? Yes, we do, but not going to stay there. Probably early next week, another chance to warm back into the 40s. A look at Aberdeen in the northeast after some patchy fog this morning. It looks like temperatures will be recovering to 37 this afternoon. 46 tomorrow. Then we draw back into the 20s by Saturday. We'll pick up some wind out of the northwest, and we'll see if that low pressure that dives in from North Dakota, if that will produce at least a chance of some snow. Pierre also could get grazed by that pattern change Friday, Saturday. We go from 40s to 30s for a day, and then already on Sunday, Monday, we'll probably start warming back up, and that's also evident in the Rapid City 7-day forecast is 50 degrees back on the table by Sunday. Check out more details online at KELOLAND.com.